Hey guys, X-Saber here, and video today. Right, so someone in the comments in the last video asked me to do an X-Saber replay, and I quickly whipped up a deck profile which I thought was quite decent, and I did a couple of duels with it. And turns out X-Sabers are still a lot of fun to play. One thing that I want to do is simply play a deck that I haven't played before and try to understand it as quick as possible. Try to understand its approach because I know that every deck's slightly different, so you're not going to be as good as someone who's been playing the deck for a long time. So you expect me to make misplays. However, there's a couple of replays that I managed to get hold of just now, which I thought were really cool and just fun to watch anyway. So let's take a quick look at them. Okay, so the first one is going to be X-Sabers versus Malefics. Now, this is a very interesting game because simply I summoned Boggart Knight and I attacked for game 3 or 4 times, and eventually he scoots. So we didn't get to the part where he surrendered, but it was basically there because he had no outs. So if it will load, and there we go. So yeah, so basically I had Boggart Knight Peschel, I had the Boggart Knight here was just so good. So at this point I was like, okay, so the only way I'm going to get through this is if I make High and Lay, so I think I did just that. So I was supposed to summon a Forbidden Lance to make sure that my Boggart Knight survives. And I summon High and Lay. Pop his stuff, he loses his Cyber End Dragon, guard flips up and puts my High and Lay back in the deck. He's got no real thing he can do, so Malefic Truth Dragon is useless here, and so is Blue Ozite Dragon. So I keep plowing for 2000. Now, I mentioned this before, Thunder King Ryo, right, is a really good, you summon it, you attack, they can't do anything, you just keep attacking. Thunder King takes 5 turns to beat opponent down to 0. Now, any monster that's 2000 will take 4 turns, and that is 1 extra card that your opponent will draw, which is 1 extra turn for them to make a comeback to actually have enough cards to do something. So the fact that it's 100 points more, and the fact that it's 2000 not 1900 makes it a lot more of a pressure. It's much more of a, I don't know, it makes them play differently. That's all I can say. So he tries to find his out, so he ends up trying to summon Cyber End Dragon, and I end up MSTing his field spell, which causes his Cyber End to get destroyed. So I smack him again after I duality. So I get duality, get another duality, because there was nothing I really wanted from that. So yeah, that was good. So he's down to 4000. I've hit him twice now, so 2 more hits and I've won. Judging by what his hand is, he's got no outs. So duality. Go and fetch myself an emergency call because it's live the minute I said it. And I said it, and he draws, and he has no outs. So there's nothing he can get. So that's it. So he activates instant fusion, and he literally gives up the game right there. Because he's got no way to I literally beat him down with Boggart, and that's it. So what are you gonna do, guys? What are you gonna do? Don't hate me, bro. So yeah. Let's move on to the next one. X-Saber versus Chaos Dragons Raped. Now I know that somebody commented in my previous video that for some reason every time I play against Chaos Dragons, I seem to have the replay that says that I raped them. Well, I am a rapist when it comes to this game. I like to rape Chaos Dragons pretty hard. Because they are a pretty annoying deck to play against. I remember when they were very formidable back in 2012 with Wind-Ups and Inzectors. They were really good deck back with Future Fusion. So they raped a lot of people back then. So anyway, let's move along to the Chaos Dragons. And I opened up pretty okay. I don't really know because I was like, this is my second duel with it. And I was like, I don't really know what I'm doing. So anyway, it looks like I'm doing okay. So the guy that I was talking to was very nice and friendly. And Armandi's thinking that I was going to hit something that was going to go off. I thought it might have been a Bislind, but I ended up hitting a Raikou, so it died. So I thought it doesn't matter because I get the search. I'm going to trade off. So I finished chain, and I thought, this is probably not the best thing I should have done. I probably should have warninged it because of the Plague Spreader. But fortunately, he makes Catasta, and I don't give a shit about Catasta. So I take some damage there. And then I draw and Dark Hole because I knew there's nothing else that I could really bother hitting because I know that Light Pulse or anything like that would be just there. So he sets Raikou, and I knew that my my full helm knight would get a search off Raikou, so I go and get myself a Dark Soul, which is always nice, but there's no point making high onlay because Chaos Dragons do not need any back row. So he drew as a stuff, he summons Light Pulsar, Eclipse Wyvern, tries to attack, I negate some stuff, he attacks over it, I Forbidden Lance that. I completely forgot that full Helm Knight does not get to special summon from the graveyard when you destroy something that's in attack mode. So Forbidden Lance, the whole Forbidden Lance play is nice, but you have to destroy something in defense mode for it to go off. So he goes and gets himself Red MD. So at this point I'm very cautious because I know that anytime he'll banish anything, he'll banish Eclipse Wyvern and he'll start the loop, and I don't think I have the resources to take down the loop. He does manage to summon Red Eyes though, so I start to make some pushes, and yeah, I thought by this point he doesn't have a Light Pulsar in his hand because he probably would have used this effect. So Dark Soul gets me a Fault Troll. So Light Pulsar, he accidentally misclicks here as he typed on the comments. He tributed both of his Light Pulsars. He was attempting to go do some random thing with Malicious and Light Pulsar and try. I would have done that and made M7 or Bouncer because I knew that full Helm Knight would have been a pretty annoying card to have to deal with. So anyway, I got him some Emergency Call and get my stuff back. So I negate that attack and there's not much else he can do. So now I've got 2 monsters on the field for Full Troll. So I do all the shenanigans. I have to say though, the whole Golem's Emergency Call and Fault Troll combo, you know, Ancient Prophecy where it all came out was a pretty good set, and I think that was pretty fun when the whole combo just came around. It was just a lot of fun. So this combo here, I made Golems using 2 Full Helm Knights and a Dark Soul. Because you can use more than 1 tuner monster for this, because it's 1 tuner or 1 or more Earth monsters. So you can make it like that, and I thought that was the only solution I had to get over both monsters, but I had to get over them in the right order. Otherwise, if I got over Darkness Metal Dragon and then I ran over Light Pulsar, then it would bring back the Darkness Metal Dragon. There's going to be no targets for it since Crimson Blade would have gone off, but I don't want to have Darkness Metal Dragon on the field. So I got rid of everything and I attacked. So at this point he was on top decking, he top decked into a Raikou, and I think he knew by that point that he'd lost because Fault Troll is going to come down and get Scrap Dragon, which is a nice little game finisher right there. So yeah, and attack for everything, and look at that field, isn't it just beautiful? Just level 8s and 9s. Smack him. Chaos Dragons. I love raping the deck. I just think like the deck is really good, but when you beat them, you have to rape them. You really do, just to teach them a lesson, because they can be quite cheeky when they do their Bouncers and M7s. They have a lot of different plays, especially Gauntlet Launcher. When you make their Gauntlet Launchers, I just have to go, you know, the plussing. Oh god. So I rape them. I feel happy about it. So what you guys can do now is you're gonna go in the comments and you're going to tell me what the next deck you want to see me play, because I'm enjoying this quite a lot, and one guy suggested Hunders, so I'm going to do Hunders very soon, and I believe somebody suggested Amazonas, and I'll do that as well, possibly maybe after that, because Amazonas is a difficult deck to play. I'm not really sure about it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and as I said before, comment down below a deck that you want to see me play, and I'll see you guys in a day or two. So hope you guys enjoyed watching, and until next time, the Thetcglover is out.